Hi friends, welcome to day 9 of 12 Days of Tools with Tammy, and I am so happy you're able to join me today. Boy, the sun's coming in just at a great time, right? It's a chilly morning, wearing gloves today, it's so cold, my fingers were freezing. Anyway, today's tool, we're going to be talking about the Allen key. When I was talking to my wife about, what I chose as today's tool that I feel that every homeowner should have, she kind of disagreed with me, but I think it's important enough that you should have it in your arsenal. So what is an Allen key? An Allen key is a 6-sided lever or device that turns nuts, that turns screws or bolts, that has the 6 sides, or the hex. Why are those 6-sided screws and bolts around? Because it's something that you want to be able to exert a lot of force or torque on in order to tighten it or loosen it. Allen keys come in a variety of shapes and sizes, and I'm going to go over just 4 that you would probably see. So the first one is the traditional L-shaped, and this is what we're used to seeing. So you buy some furniture somewhere and you bring it home, something that you have to assemble, and you're going to have an Allen key in the kit. And I have a little collection here of different Allen keys that I've gotten over the time, and I just throw them in there because why not? But it is the L-shaped that is traditionally found. It's actually been the shape from the day one, back in the 1900s, early 1900s. The manufacturer was named Allen Manufacturing, and that's why it's called the Allen key. They just put their name to it. So the most common is the L shape. There's also a T shape, which is basically like an L shape, but it's got a bit of a handle, and that's what you'll find in the professional shops. I don't personally have any. They're a little bit more in the price level or in the price range, so it's not something that I feel every homeowner should have access to. So you have the L shaped that comes in little packages like this that are have a variety of sizes, and the sizes again are both metric and SAE, depending on where they're manufactured. Other than the L shape, you have the folding size, or the folding style, and it folds into like a little knife, and there's lots of different varieties, and again they come in metric and imperial. And it's more like a T, but also an L, so it can be in different dimensions. And the reason why we use the Allen key is to apply force. So you kind of want it in the L shape, so that when it comes time to use it, you can really get a good grip and tighten that up. The other type of Allen key that you would have is a driver Allen key. And when you get some of these screw sets, these driver and drill sets, they actually have a little sleeve, and they will have Allen key heads, the hex heads, in the sleeves that we would put in a hand driver. Now, pro tip, I actually have a little battery operated tool. It's one of my favorite tools, and I use that for furniture assembly. Whether it's the Phillips, Roberts, or hex, I use it to really to insert the screw, because they're usually an inch long at least, and sometimes a lot longer. So I'll use it to drive it in, and then I'll go back to the L-shaped one to give it that final little wrench. So that's when Allen keys are used most prominently. So everybody probably has some sort of furniture that has been assembled with an Allen key, and there's nothing worse than a wobbly leg and not being able to tighten it up. So that's when we would definitely use the Allen key at home, is to just maintain furniture. The other reason why you would use Allen keys is, if you're a little bit more involved in having tools, and there's every spinning device is usually tightened with an Allen key. This is my handsaw. There's no battery in it, so it won't operate. It actually has an Allen key tucked away into the back here, and this Allen key is used solely to put on and take off my blade, my saw blade of this handsaw. Every table saw, miter saw, handsaw, any circular saw will come with an Allen key or have accessed with the Allen key to tighten that blade so that it's securely fastened and we can put a lot of torque on it. You know, Allen keys come in little wee, small as a darning needle, right? And they come in chunky monkey ones like this that are a little bit bigger, and they actually come in really, really big one in a lot of the industrial. So do we need those ones? No, but I really recommend having these foldable ones that you can just throw in the bottom of your tool bag or you know, handy dandy drawer that you might keep some odd tools. And that is what my recommendation for day 9 is to have an Allen key set of some sort at the ready. I hope you found today's tip helpful. If you have any questions on when you might need an Allen key, or you know, discuss whether you think that's a choice to have that every homeowner should have, I'd love to have that discussion. So thanks for joining me today. Stay warm, and tomorrow we'll talk about another tool that I feel every homeowner should have in their toolbox, so please be sure to join me. Bye for now.